Now look, on these DMs that I tell Kim, this is in April. I tell Kim, if somebody don't hit me back right now, I'm telling everything. Steve Hirsch, you and your mama and Steve set it up. I ran everything I just told y'all line for line. I ain't talked to Kim in 20 years. Never talked to her on DM, never seen her. But she was playing with me and she know I had the sauce. So I said, somebody better hit me back right now or I'm spilling all the beans and I'm taking y'all down. She hit me right back. 2 hours later, how many followers she got? 300 million? How the f me in there? You know what? Because you saw the truth in there. And then you start responding to me and talking to me every day, trying to make sure I'm okay. But you let the people think I'm some kind of sleazeball and some kind of loser. But you trying to make me feel okay and trying to make me not go at Kanye and do this and that. Dog, that's janky as f. Y'all think y'all can just f everybody over and it's okay. And I've been sitting in the cut like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let God do it when it's time. And then there go Kris Jenner, just as dumb as can be.
Let's pull this right here.
Go and say she wasn't like the front runner for the sex tape. Whoever told you to do that, Kris, you gotta fire them. Because not only did they f you, but now I got 1 year statute of limitations for just that. So all I gotta do is find the facts of what you and Kim did. Kim never sued for $5 million. Oh, here go the Kim shit. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. We're going to show y'all the Kim shit. I'm going to talk some more shit in a minute. Before we get into it, if you need some earbuds, go to buyraycon.com. I had to get it in. You get 15% off your first purchase price. All right, let's go. Let's go to the Kim shit. Here we go. Hold it. That's Roz and the homies. All right, let's run it. They want to see the Kim DMs. All right, this Kim Kardashian. As y'all can see, this is her. Down.
That's yours.
I know. Just going. Just playing. Hold on. That's just me going through the phone. I think you just show it right from the computer. It's way better. Show it right from the computer, bro. Right there, just like that. That bitch just like this, nigga.
I'm trying to get you
just like that, nigga. All right.
Let's go back a little bit. Just so you can see this all the way clearly.
Let's just go right there. Nigga, we hood as fuck, nigga. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. All right, let's go. Now, here's where it starts. Boom. You see what I said? I'm telling her. Why are you playing games, Kim? I've been nothing but a team player. We had it all agreement. Now you're trying to drag my name for your new show? That ain't cool, yo. If my business and relationships, when we sat down with Steve Hirsch and your mom and we planned it all out together, now you really are. Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that should say sex tape #1, sex tape #2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, they call Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the motherfucker and said, hey, we're going to go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it and made a decision. And then you get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud.
Would you record yourself having a steamy time with your women? Well, a study showed that 33% of the couples make sex tapes. There's nothing wrong with you having a vivid memory of an amazing time you shared with your women, but in the uncertain modern dating world, how would the tape affect you as a guy? The internet has been taken by storm the past few days with the revelations behind the sex tape that made a name that was nowhere in the media become a household name. I'm talking about the sex tape that made the Kardashians more famous than most talented people in the Hollywood. I mean, I've always asked why they are famous, but I guess the answers will be flooding the internet soon. I think there's a thin line between sex tape and shooting a porn film. When you record your naughty session with your women and the tape accidentally leaks, then we might categorize it as a sex tape. But what if the people involved are actually paid to shoot the video and it finds its way to the masses? Is it still a sex tape or released of a premium porn film? I've been watching an interview when the question of the sex tape came up, and the whole world sympathized with how those few minutes destroyed a young innocent woman's life. Most people, even guys that express fantasies and unloaded some clips using the clip, were quick to point finger at Ray J, saying that he leaked the video. A celebrity taking advantage of a girl that was maybe trying to date someone rich and famous. Now, as the truth unfolds, the story gets sicker than anyone had ever imagined. Some of us saw through the red tape in the story. Can you imagine your sex tape accidentally playing during a family dinner with your parents there? You try to hide the screen underground and bury your face in the shame. But a mother had a backup sex tape shot just in case. I'd like to know the real character behind the celebrities that are influencing our daughters and other women as they take a good amount of airplay from mainstream media. I'm not the morality police, but playing victim to what others are victims of doesn't sit well. This story shows a lot about how society looks at women and men in sexual relationships. People are quick to exempt women from sexual acts that expose them as compared to men. Well, that's the sad truth. Men are always the assumed perpetrators. If you dispute that, look at the facts that are hanging right before our faces. Ray J was a popular singer during that time, but what did we know about Kim Kardashian? The release of the tape formed a movement that sympathized more with the women without even having the facts right. What else in the relationship do we form a demonizing women against the guys without having the facts right? At what point do we let women take responsibility for their actions? I'm not saying that men are saints. We are far from perfect. It would be best to say no one is perfect. But don't we deserve grace until we are proven guilty? Is it time that men and women have logical conversations about sensitive issues that are usually based on gender but don't have anything in totality to do with the gender? Recording intimate moments with your partner involves a lot of trust. When the tape leaks, is it a gender issue or trust issue between the couple? I'll tell you what I think. We live in a selfish world and everyone is up for their interest, even in romantic relationships. A woman is equally capable of releasing her sex tape if she feels that it would benefit her in one way or another. I mean, a sex tape gave rise to an empire that is so big on one side and took away business opportunities, canceled deals, and have it troll on the other. Sexual harassment is a very sensitive issue, but it doesn't have to be always assumed that men are perpetrators. Human relations and interactions go beyond the single hand-picked scenario in the middle of a situation. And guys, here's where I talk you directly. The level of trust that you give women is crucial, especially when you're not married. At least then you'll have a legal document to support your case. A breakup can make what was once a beautiful, selfless woman to you turns into a monster. The truth is, women don't take rejection lightly, and some will be willing to watch you burn if they can't have you. I don't have a manual on how to carry out your bedroom affairs, but it's worth nothing but some of the most powerful men in the world have been destroyed not by incompetence or limiting their ability, but what happened in the bedroom. Sex tapes can be a spice that brings excitement and adrenaline rush to the bedroom, but it can also be a weapon to bring you down with the wrong women. And there are crucial lessons that guys can learn from the Kardashian and Ray J sex tape leak. And it's not only the bad business decisions making from the guy's side. I mean, how some women will play the victim card even if you are the one hurting. More than a decade and a half after the incident happened, the story is rebranded to benefit the women more without considering the impact that it has on a guy. And you could see the actual reaction from the masses and how the cycle of blame the guy had started before actually he could defend himself and make people question the narrative. However, not all guys are lucky to have the actual receipts to exonerate themselves. In extra martial activities, the guy is seen as the villain. Apart from women sympathizing with a woman that has been cheated on, most of the time women tend to take the other women's word for an account of things and neglect what actually guys has to say. After all, you're a cheater. It's important that as guys you take control and have safety net for you in case things get out of the hand. So in an age where you can get cancelled as fast as fingers can tap the screen, becoming cautious as a guy is inevitable. On the other hand, you cannot overlook the benefits that become with exploring your sexual life in actually as many different ways as you can. Sex tapes are good reference sources for you, and your women to get things going in the bedroom. You'll know where you are doing it right and where you fell short of glory. Gentlemen, it's also an instrumental tool to keep long-distance relationships exciting, at least bearable to some. It keeps your mind on the women you love when sexual urges arise, rather than actually watching porn which can prompt you otherwise. The list as to why private tapes can benefit the relationships and the couple is endless, but the benefits only outweigh the negatives when you do it with the right women. Have a little benefit of the doubt that the woman will not use it to her advantage when the opportunity presents itself. If you're wondering how you'll know if you can trust a women to go all the way and explore the forbidden together, check out some of my videos that talk about subtle traits that women display when they are unsure of the relationship, or if they are in the relationship but it's all about them. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Gentlemen, I'd like to know your thoughts on the topic. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video.